Killing Eagle Fang was a costly mistake for Johnny, impacting their team and leading to a valuable fighter defecting to Cobra Kai. The falling out between Johnny and Daniel could have been avoided if they had maintained the balance between Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang.
True, and yeah, that's pretty true. That's true, and yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's pretty true. That's pretty true. I mean,
Though Cobra Kai is only 5 episodes into its final season, it's already apparent that giving up Eagle Fang was a huge mistake for Johnny. Created in Season 3 as a way for Johnny Lawrence to continue his version of Cobra Kai but without its proper name, Eagle Fang Karate emerged as a key figure in the show's overarching narrative. However, its relevance to the plot came to an end in Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 1, with Johnny officially putting the dojo's name and gis to rest ahead of the Saikai Taikai tournament. In the season premiere, Johnny arrived at the realization that Eagle Fang was just an expansion of Cobra Kai, making it a part of Kreese's legacy. Wanting nothing further to do with Kreese, Johnny decided to officially join Miyagi-Do. Serving as a compromise between Johnny, Daniel and Chozen, the end of Eagle Fang Karate was framed as a positive step forward, especially since it united all the students under one style and direction. But in retrospect, it looks like killing Eagle Fang was a costly mistake and one that needs to be immediately rectified. Daniel and Johnny both had good reasons for thinking that getting rid of Eagle Fang could be good for Cobra Kai's main characters, but the events of the season thus far demonstrated otherwise. Similar to how their dynamic worked in Season 4, Daniel placed huge expectations on Johnny, wanting him to follow the ways of Miyagi-Do. Naturally, this led to tensions between the two characters, with Johnny being somewhat flexible but not willing to bend in a way that satisfied Daniel. Not only did this ultimately destroy their friendship, but it impacted their team as well.
We're done when I say we're done.
Tori's defection from Miyagi-Do to Cobra Kai relates directly to Johnny and Daniel's feud. The argument over whether Tori and Sam's fight should continue was escalated by Johnny, who was quick to take sides against Daniel. Had he and Daniel been on better terms, there's a good chance the two could have found a way to resolve the problem, talk it out, and avoid Tori storming out of the dojo and joining Kreese's Saikai Taikai team. Instead, their lack of unity fractured their team and cost the pair a valuable fighter. Daniel and Johnny's falling out wasn't inevitable. Cobra Kai Season 5 is evidence of that after Daniel finally decided that Johnny's teachings had their merits. The two were able to develop a working partnership. This lasted throughout Season 5, with Johnny even going as far to brag about Daniel and Chozen. They were able to enjoy success with this because they both had accepted the balance between Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang. Even the Saikai Taikai committee acknowledged the unique nature of their partnership, meaning that it likely played a role in them showing interest in their dojo in the first place. In other words, the concept was integral to what made their team up work, and with it falling apart now in Cobra Kai Season 6, Eagle Fang's importance is all the more clear. Johnny may be right about being an indirect product of Kreese's teachings, but it also represents who Johnny is too. Miyagi-Do, on the other hand, will never fit with Johnny as a person.
Remember these words. If it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
Given that Johnny is seen wearing the Miyagi-Do gi in Barcelona when he arrives alongside Miyagi-Do's Saikai Taikai team, it can be assumed that this change won't be undone anytime soon. That said, Cobra Kai hasn't necessarily closed the book on Eagle Fang Karate forever. Theoretically, it could still be reversed by the end of the series. If the Saikai Taikai is the focus of Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 1 as Episode 5's ending implies, then it's possible that the third segment will segue into the aftermath of the tournament. If that's the case, this story could see Johnny resurrect Eagle Fang. That would be the sensible move for the character, given Season 6's developments. Early on, Johnny talked about pursuing this career path and opening more dojos, but also made it clear that he has no interest in working with Daniel in the long term. Regardless of whether their friendship is repaired, getting Eagle Fang back on its feet could be the ideal future for Johnny after Cobra Kai ends.
Oh, by the way, if you'd really like to know, he went that way.